Okay. How many points we completed till now? Like order entry, booking, quick release, shipping. Only in the last two classes, we talked about only the 4 steps. Prior to that, some other steps we have performed, that is item creation, add item to the price list. Okay. So these are all called as a functional setups. Functional setups. And these are all called as a flow steps. If you want to execute the flow smoothly, you must have a proper data. So that's why it is item creation. These are all. Now, there are some scenario based, we'll see something like, let's say, back order. Whenever we don't have a quantity available, at the time it will become a back order here. So let's say I'm taking here okay. Now you can go to inventory here, items and master items. Then your master organization is vision operations. Then you give a item number here. These are all already used items, okay. That's better. Okay. You can use your name in front of the item. Okay. Test item. Okay. So once you create item, what you have to do? We have to do a copy from attributes. After that, your immediate step will be here is organization, assignment, F11, save. Okay. Okay. This item, whatever you use right now, it will become a back order. I'm going here to order management. Line items. Your item. This item. So 3 quantity. If you look at availability here, there is no quantity at all. So as of now, on-hand quantity is 0. Then save. Take this. We are proceeding further, even though we don't have a quantity. Go to release sales order. Release sales order here. Standard. Yeah, it's not booked. Correct. We missed it. We will. It is clearly saying here quantity on hand fails to satisfy. It is not able to find out the quantity. Now we can go to here shipping, release sales orders, and then release sales orders. We can use here standard and inventory. Shipping tab here, auto pack, all must be yes here. Execute now. So once you click on execute, you will be able to see certain programs here. What are the program names here? Pick slip report, shipping. There is one more program also there, right? Packing slip. If you open this, you cannot see any. It will simply say no data found like this. Okay. And your query is there, right? Yesterday we have seen your query. One second, guys. I need to change this. You Google it actually. That is the option to increase the font. I don't know why it is. Zooming option. You have to search all this. Actually, we can go to editing options. Any zoom option, can you just observe? Lowercase, uppercase. What I'll do, I'll just type over here. Okay, it will be good. So three tables I have used. One is two order management table like OE order. That's all. OA. One more is here OE order. Join condition between these two. Yes, header ID. Fine. Next here is language. Language you can see somewhere here SQL. Okay. Yeah. So it will be highlighted the keywords here. Language you can use. Now we need to display the status of your sales order, delivery status. So delivery tables are here is, yeah, no, so you have to say WSH only, it's not wish. Okay, WDD, join condition. OH dot primary key is equivalent to WDD dot, correct, source header ID. Okay, and in which here we have to use, there is a column that is release status, correct? And then your order number is stored into order number. This is the query. Same query I typed here, nothing else. It's a recall for you. Select statements are always interesting. You will not feel bored, even though if there are 200 lines in the code also, you can easily understand. Seven 1 0 1 0. It is B. This is what we are talking about here. So B stands for here is back order. So when it will arise here is whenever we don't have a quantity. Okay. If we don't have a stock, then it will become a back order. I wanted to find out all the back orders in the system. So then definitely what you have to do, there is a condition we have to use this. Take this statement. Then now I'm not searching for a single order. Okay, I'm searching for all the orders. The value here is B. If you use B, this query will give you all the back orders like this. There are so many back orders. 600 sales orders are back ordered. Okay. So the alternative here is we have to increase the quantity. So miscellaneous. Okay. Miscellaneous transaction. So we have to create a miscellaneous transaction in inventory module. Then only you can create a quantity. Go to inventory, transactions, miscellaneous. See, there are so many transaction types here, but we'll use miscellaneous only. Then V1, we should use M1 because we are using always M1, right? Then miscellaneous receipt. We have to use miscellaneous receipt transaction lines. Your item number we have to use. Quantity 100. Miscellaneous. Save. Okay. So that's the way we can create, but the created quantity we can say into one table. That's an on-hand quantity. Item table, you know already. MTL system items B. Item number is stored into a column that is segment 1. I did wrongly. Any extra? Yeah. Extra code is there somewhere. Yes. This is a join condition, inventory item ID. We have to add one more, that is MTL is a material on hand quantities. MOQ. Join condition between these two is so two joins required. Inventory item ID, organization ID. Two primary keys. Usually table will not have more than one primary key, right? As per your database, but here there are multiple will have here. So we need one column here, that is a transaction quantity. Transaction quantity. Like this 100. If I add 100 more, then it will be sum it up here. So how to add quantity again is same navigation. Transact in inventory module, transactions, miscellaneous transaction, then miscellaneous receipt issue. If you want to deduct the quantity, we can use a issue here, but right now it is receipt. We are adding a quantity, that's why it is a receipt here. Transaction lines. Source. I'm adding some more quantity. Let's say 400. Save. Now, if you fire the same query, it should add up and give here. It is not adding, correct? So we have to use summation here. Sum is aggregate function. Aggregate functions, you know, right? Average, count, those are all aggregate functions. 500 quantity. Now we have enough quantity, you can easily proceed with this. If they wanted 550 quantity, if you want to sell 550 quantity, 500 will be picked up and the rest of the 50 will become a back order. Okay, so let's say I'm going with the again order. I wanted to order 550 quantity. We have only 500 quantity available. So if you check here, on hand quantity 500, but you are requesting 550. So what will happen in this case? 500 will be picked up and the 50 will become a back order. Okay, let's see that. Book order. These are all messages only. Continue. Take this. If you go to your next step, that is pick release. Correct, shipping. Standard. Give a order number here. Yes, execute now. If you look at here, view quantity, view output. So here 500 quantity is picked up and it has given a delivery number also. Okay. And if you go here, sales order. Line items. Actions, additional line information, deliveries. Do you see there are two lines here? One line is here, 500 quantity. Another line here is back ordered. Back ordered. Actually, I should type here back ordered. Okay. There are 3 points only in this. One point is what it is. What is back ordered? First of all, whenever we don't have a sufficient quantity available, it will become a back order. How we can identify the back order is by using a release status column. Release status column value is what it is? B, correct? If you look at here, the value is what it is? B. B for back ordered. And another point here is, if we have only 500 quantity and if you want to enter 550, 500 will be regular activity here in the order flow and the rest of the 50 will become a back order. Only 4 points are there here. Okay. So in which table we can find out whether it is a back order or not? What is the table name? The table name is what is this one? WDD. WDD stands for WSS delivery details. And column name is release status. Table name is WSS delivery details. So that's all about the back order. Okay. Now next point here is derive sales rep. This is the second point. Sales representative we can see in this. This is the place. So you have to add any one of the sales representative. Okay. Save. Now to identify the table name behind this is, if you don't know anything about sales representative, there is a table here that is F&D tables where table name like the sales representative. Actually, it is a JTF. There are 11 rows, right? If you want to expand this window, Shift F2 we can use like this. See, Shift F2. Somewhere towards shortcuts is there. Shift plus F2. For what it is? To maximize output window. Is that okay? Only output if you want to see. That is the best option like this. Now This is for account receivable sales representative. So right now we can use this JTF RS sales reps. Okay. User table name. You can take this. Now, so the main query only I'm taking. JRS. First of all, if you find any table, you need to identify the primary key here. Then only you can join. See, the primary key is what is? First column only always. Sales rep ID. Now verify the join here. OOH dot. Is there a sales rep ID? Is equivalent to JRS dot sales rep ID. Okay. Now sales representative name. Is there any name field or is the name? Just double click. It's giving another name, right? Pat Hatter something. We'll use another table and let's see. Got it, right? So we are looking wrong number. So right now it is Johnson. This is the way we can derive a sales representative. If you don't know any table, this is the best way. FND tables, we can use it. Let's say if you don't know OER at all, you forgotten this. All the tables in Oracle applications, this is the best. Control U you can use for uppercase. OER at all. Okay. In Oracle apps, all the tables from all the modules, the unique table is what is FND tables only. And there is another column also available, that is FND columns. FC, FT this. FND columns. Join between these two is table ID. So I don't want to use this table right now. I want to use one column. So shall we check release status column? Release status, where it will be stored. Status like the percentile and any extra column. If you format it, you will come to know. Released status, invalid identifier. Okay, column name, sorry. Not a value it is. We are not looking values, okay? We are looking released status. Like this. Your release status column is available into this particular table. It's good, right? We can easily identify, right? Table name, FC dot column name. Okay. So release status is available in these many tables across the Oracle apps. So tell me one column name if you remember, any column name, any column, whatever. Hmm? Person ID, okay. Do you see person ID? Everywhere it is there, correct? These many tables. Person ID is available into 1,200 tables. So this is how you can figure it out. Then what else? Inventory item ID. Shall we check that? You are aware, right? Inventory. Overall inventory item ID is also available in 1,400 tables. Correct? Yeah, flow status code. It's very good, right? It's quickly giving the table where it is. Flow status code is our in OER data sol, lines history, and these many tables. Okay. Anyway, our point is what it is. How to derive a sales representative? What is the table name? So table name is what it is. That's a JTF. This one. Sales representatives. If you wanted to know like unknown table or unknown column, there are two data dictionary tables. What are they? FND tables, FND columns. So you have to repeat it, guys. So then only you'll be habituated and your concentration also will be good. Okay. Whenever I ask what is the table name, what is the column name, you have to open up your mouth. So then only you can remember all this terminology. Okay. It's a learning session, right? Not like you are not a judge, correct? Simply sitting and seeing. No, not like that. You have to open your mouth. No hesitation. Fine. So today we discussed about only 2 points. What are they? One is back ordered, other one is sales representative, and one more also, that is create on hand quantity. Correct? Now, till what stage we can cancel sales order? This is another. Okay. In production issues and all, like you should aware all this in interviews everywhere. That's why I'm telling. Right now, your order is what status? It is picked partially. So if it is picked partially means definitely it will not allow you to cancel. In other cases, it will allow. So I just took randomly. Okay. So you are not allowed. You are not allowed to cancel order line because line has been pick confirmed. Okay. So at the time after picking the items, it is not allowed. You have to remember that. Okay. I just copied and pasted here. So what will be your answer here is after pick confirm, it is not possible. Until pick confirm, we can do that. Okay. This will be your answer. At order entry stage, we can easily cancel the sales order. Let's create one sales order. Okay. I can cancel here. Any reason, just randomly without reading, I'm selecting. So if you look at here, it's still showing entered. The reason is we have to requery. It will not refresh automatically, right? We have to requery. It's called as a requery. Go to line items. You can see. Okay. 1 second. I'll cancel it. Nothing can be cancelled on this slide. That means it is already there, cancelled. Sometimes it will not refresh quickly. Is that the 13th order or what? 12th only, right? So we'll cancel here. Let's see. Okay. You should get this message. Cancellation completed successfully. Please re-query to see the changes. Okay. Cancel. So at order entry level, we can do, booking level, we can do, but after pick confirm, it is not possible. That's why it is saying here, till what stage we can cancel the sales orders? Till pick confirm only. At entry level, we can do, booking level, we can do, after picking also we can do, but not after pick confirm. Next question is open sales orders. Open sales orders means somewhere it is stuck. It may be at entry level or booking level or next level, shipping level. So this open sales order, how we can identify it is, there is a flag here. Flag, open flag, booked flag, there are flags will be there straight away. Flag is a checkbox here. Yes or no kind of thing. Okay. Take this. See the column ambiguously defined means open flag is available in somewhere here, both the tables. It's available in multiple tables. That's why it is saying here, column ambiguously defined. So we have to give a table alias here. Right now I'm using OH, this one. Y means it is open sales order. So once you successfully transfer to GL, once we receive amount successfully from a customer, it will become no here, N. Only two values it has, Y and N. Okay. So how to derive the open sales orders? There is a flag name, open flag. Open flag value is what it is? Y. That's it. Okay. Now next scenario is what will happen at interface flip stop. Okay. This is a standard concurrent program we have seen yesterday after shipping. Okay. I'll tell you exactly. Right now, what is the quantity for your item? You just observe 500 quantity. So let's book a sales order now. Go to sales orders. Line items. Batch. I'm just entering 50 quantity, nothing much. And another thing here is, do you see the status column? Okay, after saving, whatever the derived columns are there here. See, quantity shipped. We haven't shipped anything. But after interface tip stop only, this quantity shipped column automatically it will be updated here. And some schedulings related also. Go to actions, additional line information, deliveries, quantity history. Okay, we'll see all this. Anyway, there are two things will happen here. One is quantity shipped column will be updated, and the second one is quantity will be directed fully from this particular table. The table is quantity table is only one, that is MTL, on hand quantity. Again, I'm telling what will happen at interface step stop is two things it will happen. One is quantity deducted from this particular MTL and quantities, as well as one more line that is quantity shipped column at line level. It will be updated. So let's proceed quickly. Book order. Okay, why it is failing still is here? We already reserved for one particular order. That's why it is failing here. What I can do, I'll increase some quantity by going to inventory. Even though we have not shipped for a particular order, but that is reserved for another order here. Transactions, miscellaneous transaction. Then go to M1. I'm creating quantity here. Now check the stock available in the backend. Right now 900, right? So I would like to reduce only 100 per time being. Okay. So go to order management. Hundred I'm doing. Okay. Book order. Shipping. I would like to do a ship also automatically. So for that there is a rule is available here. Rule name here auto ship inventory execute now. Now if you see here there is a program. The program name we are talking about here is interface strip stop. This is the program we are talking about. After shipping only it will be submitted. So exactly what will happen at this stage is two things it will happen. One is it will deduct the quantity from MTL on hand quantities. If you just enter, see. Do you see now here? Earlier it was 900, now it is 800. And another column is what it is. Go to sales order. Line items. Do you see here? Quantity shipped. Earlier it was null, right? Now it is updated. If someone asks you what will be your answer, what will happen at interface step stop is it will update or it will deduct from one table that is on hand quantity table. One more is it will update column name. Column name is what it is quantity shipped. So how many points we discussed today? One is how to create an on hand quantity. What is back order? And then till what stage we can. And then one more is sales representative. The next is open sales order. Like this. 6, 7 points we discussed. Okay. Now, if I want to derive customer number, customer name, and their order number. Okay. Order number is OE order address, all you are aware. And customer number is one table, customer name is another table. I'll tell you the table names. Take this table name, go to tool, script here. Okay, we need customer number. F3, again F3. So customer number is not the customer number, it is an account number. It is available into cust account. Cust account stands for what it is. You just observe here from here onwards, one by one. Cust account where it is. Is this a cust account? No, 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 like that. Cust account is this one. Exit cust accounts. And party name is a customer name. These two we have to use. Exit parties, exit cust accounts. The join between these two is what it is, party ID. You can see somewhere, party ID. Can you check which line? Party ID, one by one. This is the join. Okay. And another join here is what it is. OE order headers all and exit cust accounts. This cust account table and OE orders. That join also we have to add. This is the join. These two we have to use. 3 tables and then 2 joins. Okay. Tell me what are the tables? HZ, human zone, parties. One more, HZ, first accounts, join condition. First table, obviously, that is party ID. HCA dot party ID. Party name. Account number, right? Account number is what is customer number. Okay. If you want to add the sales order table, what it is? OE order has this all. Do you remember the join? Join condition. You want to see again? Sold to RKID. If you remember, well and good. HCA dot first account. Equivalent to OH dot sold to RKID. So this is a join. Where is over? Okay. If you want to derive customer number, customer name, order number, there are 3 tables here. OE or ADSL for order number, exit parties for customer name, exit cust account for customer number. I'll go here. Format this and execute it first. This is how you can display. Okay. And for one particular order number. They're the same. 1005 is the number. And this is the name. Now, if I ask you what is the join between sales order and customer, 3 tables we have to combine. These are all the 3 tables. Between these two party ID, between these two sold to arcade. Okay. So mostly we covered everything, whatever we wanted. And in the next class, what we can do, we'll discuss AR invoice, AR receipt, and transfer to zero. Only 3 steps, but it will take 1 hour. Tomorrow we can finish the O2C. Okay. Tomorrow I may take extra. And in the meantime, what you have to do, you have to go through all this. Any doubts today? Do not say every time backend is tough, backend is. Just if you see continuously also, you can easily tell right here between these two is the join, between these two this is the join. So what is there in this difficult? Is there any logics, magics? No, not there. Okay. So you have to type it 2-3 times. You can easily or write it on a paper. Fine. So compared to programming languages like C, Java, or JavaScript, these are all very easy actually. Very, very easy. So you have to practice multiple times if you feel difficult. Okay. So what we will do now, open all your laptops. We will follow the same today. Same class, practice. Item creation, unhand quantity creation, and this query. 7 points we discuss. Just open the laptops. Class is completed. Do you have any doubts now? Online? Narayana, Veena?
We'll ask. Okay.
You also open the laptop and share me the screen. So I'll be staying in the bids only.